This flag is exactly discovered by a chance. I feel it's a blessings of Bhagwan Rama. Only Valmiki Ramayana had these references, and in Ayodhya Kand, I was facing a big challenge in establishing which particular tree is Kovidar and which is the Kachnar. In our Sanatana tradition, the plant has lost its identity post Mahabharata. So this is how the flag has made its journey back to the Ayodhya, where it has its origin. This flag is exactly discovered by a chance. I feel it's a blessings of Bhagwan Rama, because as the temple was coming up, in parallel to that, this discovery happened. And it was unintended discovery. I was working on a different project. That project was on the pictorial Ramayanas produced in Mewar's dynasty. One of the paintings which was made by the painters, I saw Ayodhya's flag. And because earlier I had worked on the history of the world flag, so I was aware of the importance of the flags. And India's number in the history of the world's flag was very low, on a lower rank. So I thought if Ayodhya had a flag, and if I get reliable evidences, then it will feed to our history, and we may get the higher place in the history of the world, right? So that was my interest. Also, because it is Ayodhya's flag, so I had my own sentiments attached to it. And then I started looking for the evidences. I gone through around hundreds of the Ramayanas written, but I found no reference to this flag. Only Valmiki Ramayana had these references, and in Ayodhya Kand, Sarg means chapters. Two chapters. The details of this flag were found.
Flag, right? The trees on the flag and everything.
Yeah.
Would you describe it to me?
So it was quite strange for me, and it created a great amount of interest within me. Why the particular tree is mentioned on that antiquity in a flag? So it prompted me to go deeper and find out the reasons. So I found the reason. This is because in a scripture, Sanskrit scripture called Harivansa Purana, the whole story of this flag, this particular tree is found. What happened? This is not a regular flag, regular tree. It's not an ordinary tree. It's a very special tree. The tree is made of kind of an experiment hybrid. It's a hybrid tree. The essence of the Rishi Kashyap, he used the essence of Mandar tree and added this to Parijat tree. So it's a kind of hybrid plant, and this could be the world's earliest experiment of the hybridization of the plants. So because of this, my interest grown deeper. And then I started looking for establishing its botanical identity. That was very challenging, because when the British came, they did not identify Kovidar, which is the Sanskrit name of the tree, and the Kachnar, which was another tree of the same class, same tree class. So I was facing a big challenge in establishing which particular tree is Kovidar and which is the Kachnar, because in the database of the institutions, both the trees were given the same botanical name, which was Bavunia variegata. However, this particular tree Kovidar is Bavunia of the same family, Bavunia purpurea. So it took a lot of time. I consulted with the botanists, and lastly the botanist of the BHU. They came to the help, and also in the parallel I had to look into the long tradition of the Ayurvedic plants. Ayurvedic plants had got mentioned of this tree. The tree has lost its identity in our Sanatana traditions post Mahabharata war. In our Sanatana tradition, the plant has lost its identity post Mahabharata. Only Kalidas mentioned this tree particularly, but he only explained the beauty of the flowers and the tree, but he was not knowing its significance on the being on the flag of Ayodhya. So this is how the discovery of the flag and the identity of the tree was established. Once it was established, so I made a proposal to Mandir construction committee's chairman Nripen Mishra ji, and he got all the documentation from me. I made a presentation. He took the presentation also and gave it to agency which was doing the plantation for their scientific examination. So that was the GMR. So GMR CEO, Mr. Lohani, and all a good team of botanists, they examined the evidences, and when they got satisfied that Bahunia purpurea and the Kovidar are the one and same thing, and then they got ready for this plantation. So first step was planting the tree in the premises of Ram Mandir. Later on, I requested the Ayodhya Shod Sansthan, and the CEO of the Ayodhya Shod Sansthan was also the municipal commissioner of the Ayodhya. So he got hundreds of the Kovidar plants planted alongside the road and all everywhere. When now you go to Ayodhya, you will find Kovidar everywhere. So this is how the plant was identified and placed. And next step was after the plantation was to establish it on the flag. So flag's identity had to be established. I met Champatraji and other saints over there. So everybody was astonished because first time the flag, particularly Ayodhya's flag, was coming to the coming before. And Champat Rai ji had certain hesitations because he was afraid that's a very new, fresh finding. So it had to be the bhaktas and the devotees had to be educated on it. So later on he got agreed, and during the first ceremony, that Pran Pratishtha ceremony, he gave us the permission to demonstrate the flag so that people can come to know about it. We did that. Around 51 flags we got prepared, and we used the computer graphics and the AI because we had to put a replica of the same flag, and it was not possible. So using these modern technologies, we got an imprint of this tree on the flag, and we also did what, because Bhagwan Ram belonged to the Surya Vansha, according to our mythological beliefs. So we put a sun symbol also on the same flag, which is both the symbols are accepted by the committee. And what you see today, the flag, it has got imprints of Kovidar tree and the symbol of the sun. Also, with around the symbol of the sun, they created a creative design and written Om. So it is now three symbols: Om, Sun, and the Kovidara. So this is how the flag has made its journey back to the Ayodhya, where it has its origin. In long tradition of the many thousand years, we lost it, but I am very happy that with God's grace, I was just a medium, because it's unintended. The project work was different, but discovery happened in a completely different manner.
So it's 21st century. What do you think it took so long to discover the flag?
See, the thing is, we lost the knowledge of the flag after Mahabharata war. What happened? In Mahabharata war, Ayodhya's king Brihadbal participated, and from the Mahabharata we know it that he was killed. So after he was killed, the Ayodhya was ruined and forsaken, right? And I think by that time, because it was ruined, the tradition has lost the memory of the flag and the tree also. So what happens? A tracing point comes in the period of Kalidas. So Kalidas describes the beauty of the flower and the tree, but he does not remember the same tree gets its place in the Ayodhya's flag. So because it was, the tradition was broken, the memory of the plant and the tree, plant and the flag was not existing. So that's why that in all the subsequent, some 299 Ramayanas, there is no mention of this tree and the flag both. So now I am very happy that it is discovered and it found its place. Also, as I said earlier, the British did a blunder. British thought both the trees, Kovidar and the Kachnar, The Bauhinia variegata and the Bauhinia purpurea are the one and same, and for they did the entry, two entries, but the botanical name was same, which is a blunder which cannot be possible in the science. Those who belong to the science, they would understand it. So we are not correcting, we are not just, we have not just discovered the flag and the plant, we also corrected the scientific mistake done by the British botanist.